get 5 pounds or how I ain't get nothing. Damn, you gaining rap something.
I ain't gonna lie, I get that
We really
shit
get money
every
around
day.
here. We multi. Ain't none of that cat shit, that rap. I ain't no rapper. Take this y'all off. Take that, you take this. You know how much this is. You know jewelry. Don't play with me like that.
Like, they're entitled. You can be stripped from everything. I've been up 3 times before. This is my 3rd time being a millionaire.
You know, you always don't look at the book, man. Don't look at the cover. You know, look at the pages inside. Like you said, and see the heartache and the pain and the blood, sweat, and tears that a motherfucker like me done been through, man. You know, I smile because I can. I overcame a lot of shit. I ate shit for 30-something years. I had to go buy me some new teeth. So I smile.
And that's dope.
And that's when you see that $1 million smile every day, all day that y'all hate.
Took it to another level for me.
That's what's up. I can appreciate that. Let me tell y'all too. We got to put this out at a certain quality. So I don't want y'all to record the entire thing. Y'all get y'all some though. I know what it's about. Make sure y'all hustle.
Exactly.
But you know we got deals with iHeart and shit. So we got to make sure. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nah, for sure. Yeah. You know it's branded. Then I make sure when it go out right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, cause you know, and y'all know, just like it's this in the bag.
Hey, bro, look.
That's that in the bag we talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Not only that, we got a radio station, we got a brand that people know has integrity. So you the same way.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So you gotta know.
Yeah.
To me, the equivalent of what I just was talking to y'all about being in Miami with a bag with y'all in it that ain't y'all is this podcast going up without it going up in the proper way.
I understand that.
You see what I'm saying? That branding is important.
I respect
Very
that
imperative.
150%.
And the first rule in Gumbo is to protect the brand.
Exactly.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we all for it.
Yeah. This how you hustle. Great shit, catch it, man. This is the hustle. See this here? This how I hustle right here. Yo, welcome to It's Up There podcast. I am your active and attractive host for another episode of the fastest growing podcast in the world right now. You know the vibration is high. You know I deal with the movers and shakers.
Vibration 222. Just
High.
to let you know it's true.
High.
Big Gumbo. Bow.
Believe that.
Motherfucker.
You know who we got in the building, man. We got a pioneer. We got a pioneer couple. Let me rephrase that. It's important to identify this as exactly what it is. This is a power couple moving through this industry and breaking barriers. Today we got the founders of Gumbo. How y'all doing?
Amazing. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Man, you know the vibes is high, man. Y'all moving around. I wanted to talk to y'all. I think the culture needs to see and highlight people that move around.
Yes, sir.
To get this done. Talk to the people about Gumbo. For those who don't know what Gumbo is, talk to them about what that is.
You know, Gumbo basically is a black-owned cannabis brand that is going global. We're available in Thailand, Barcelona, Amsterdam. You know, we're just anywhere it's legal. You'll see us there. We're probably already there. It might not be our product. It might be our product. Right. You know what I mean?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. You
Culture.
know, people want to be a part of it. People have to sell it and even duplicate it just to make a living. You know, it's a different type of feeling.
Right. And I was telling y'all, you know, people, I'm in this weird place where I got no podcast in the world, right? And
that's fire.
Man, it's a beautiful thing.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's a situation where my face isn't, it's a thing where they like, I think I know that dude. Yeah. But podcasting is a weird niche where you bleed outside of it sometime, but if you listen to pod, you know what it is.
Gotcha.
But if you don't, it's like, I think I done saw, because I done some bigger names that bleeds out of podcasts.
Yeah, you know, we go through the airport sometime and people try to tell us, because we have on Gumbo merch or whatever, I know the real Gumbos. I know them.
That's what I was finna tell y'all. Yeah, that's
like,
exactly.
Okay, that's dope.
It's so crazy. Like, y'all are in that place too where it's like the brand has kind of outgrew the face. That's why it's important for us to have these conversations.
Gumbo's the star. We're not the star.
Right.
We're the martyrs. We're not the star.
But because of duplication, it's important to put a face on it. Because I was in Miami, and you know, I'm out there, they taking care of me, but I'm outside smoking. Dude push up on me. I got that Gumbo. Yeah, you know, I'm plugged with Gumbo. I got that Gumbo. And I said, let me see it. And I looked at it and I said, that ain't the same shit I just saw. But it got the bag and everything. How do y'all maneuver around that?
Well, how we maneuver around it, because like, you know, I want to say that duplication and knockoff is a form of flattery at this point.
Definitely.
Like, I have people that I grew up and went to school with that are supposed to be my friends that actually make my bags and knock them off. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kill or I'm gonna hurt everybody that bootlegs me. No, you know what it is? It's a form of flattery.
Right.
Due to the fact that they're still promoting my brand and they're putting bullshit in the bags, and everybody know that I only stand on one thing.
It's a form of flattery, but some people, they act like they're down for you, but they really just want to be you.
Yeah.
You know
They going for the interception.
Yeah, she ain't let me get to that point.
Right.
That part, but yeah. Anywho, so how we come up with shape bags, like so, shot off bags with the
Fire.
you know, they can scan the barcode on the back and it goes directly to their Instagram. So there's a lot of way that we maneuver the bootleggers, but they last forever. I used to bootleg. I used to sell fake Coogee and Iceberg.
For
so
real?
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
You feel me? Of how to make money off of something
respect
that's
the hustle.
really selling, that I had to live my livelihood by it. So I don't take it offensive
Karma's a
anymore.
bitch.
Right. But see, what you saying is important. The business side of that is saying like, yo, something gets so big, you got to expect them to jump on the back of it. It's going to be what that is.
Yeah.
The good thing is when people get real Gumbo, it supersedes anything they ever had that was, you know, people tried to sell them or whatever and capitalize off it. So once they get it, and they get the link to be able to get it, and they go to certain stores that really have it, it's a positive experience.
Whole different entity.
And it's a cult experience.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What made y'all choose Gumbo as the name?
We were just formulating a name at the time, and Gumbo was the name that we came up with. You know? Yeah, because
thinking.
For us, Gumbo was like all different things in one pot mixed up. You know, good for the soul.
It's good for the. It's love.
And you in the
Gumbo
South,
is
so
love.
Gumbo, we know what Gumbo is.
Yeah.
And now we have the Gumbo rap snack.
Shout out to my boy
Shout
James
out to
Lindsay.
James with we have the
James.
amazing rap snack.
Gave us an opportunity to be the first non-rappers with our own rap snack. Thank you. And you know, we're just so elated, man, to be in a different market
Right.
as being a cannabis brand.
Right.
And also, as becoming partners with James and Rap Snacks, we also have a whole product line of edibles that will be at a store near you, from 7-Eleven to your mom and pops.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to James. James is in position, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
James-
and he's putting people that's supposed to be in position
In position.
That's the thing. When I
That's
was,
what
I
it's
did,
about.
I did the Rap Snack Summit. Me, Bag, Rick Ross,
Nice.
Master P, Romeo. We did it for all of the stores, right?
Yeah.
And I was explaining the Bag now because I know how important it is for them to come out and see 2,000-3,000 people, 4,000 people. But in this building, it was only like 50 people, 75 people. But those people were the stores that carried these brands.
Yes.
And it's important to know that it's a different thing. And I was explaining like, yo, James is in position to be able to put something like this and help y'all with this brand building
Yes.
process.
He's very instrumental. You know, a lot of people talk about doing black business, but you have a brother that's really, really, you know, reaching out to people that are doing their things, and he's seeing, you know, our work for us. And the partnership is just, you know, gonna take us to another level. He's a very honest person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I told him straight off the back, like, we started in New York with the Rap Snack and we were selling out. So he's like, we're taking it to all the states. Like, I need you to, you know, be on top of it. And I said, man, I'll meet and greet. I'll shake hands.
That's good.
I'm so excited to have
Touch
this.
the culture.
Yes,
You know what I
that's what
mean?
it's
Like-
about, bro.
That's why when you invited us, it was a no-brainer.
Right.
Come on, you feel me?
Yeah.
This is what we do.
I fuck with the brand, and I see it. Like, even every time I see Bag, he got Gumbo on.
Yeah, we got some merch for you as well.
I need that.
Yeah,
What made
definitely.
you choose Bag? Not just Bag. I know you work with a lot of artists, but it seemed like Bag is highlighting Gumbo in a different way.
I'm gonna be real with you. You know what it is about Bag? Bag understands business. He
Yeah.
understands branding, marketing, managing. He's a CEO, so he gets it.
And not to mention, Bag and his whole crew are on their way up. They keep, you know, that look at the Bag. They keep going to a whole nother level.
Facts.
A lot of people that are doing this, they're kind of at a level where they're declining or, you know, steady and already made. But you got this guy who has not only keeps catapulting, but he's also bringing other people from his hood along with him, and that's what Gumbo is.
Giving them
it's
financial
about
freedom,
financial
generational
freedom,
wealth.
and taking everybody with us.
Right.
You know, and we stand on the same principles, so it only made sense.
Right. Where did y'all meet at?
Ooh.
You two.
Alexis and I met at my jeweler. We were having the
Well,
same.
at my jeweler.
Well, whatever. We were having the same problem. Like she had a bust down Cuban on, a little joint, and her lock.
A little joint.
Yeah, her lock. her
Yeah,
lock-
men will do
her
y'all,
lock was
ladies.
messed
He'll
up,
tell
right?
us little.
So
no,
I had
mine was
on-
big
I
for
had
me.
on- I had on a,
He's 300 pounds.
I had
I'm
on
about
a kilo.
150.
You had the big joint.
The big joint, bust down Cuban on.
Man.
And so ironically, we had the same issue that our locks were broke. They were
Yeah.
like stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was destiny that drew us together.
How long ago?
And we haven't been apart ever since 6 years.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Well, y'all financially, how have y'all gained financially since y'all been together, or since have y'all been like, I already had it when I met her, she had it when she met
I can't
me.
even go to the crap table without making money without my dude by my side. Like,
Yes, really.
I win with him. You know,
Right.
I've
Yeah,
always
we're
been
winners
I've
together.
always been a winner, but I'm really a winner. Like he brings out a different side of me, and I feel like I bring out a different side of him. Where we're
Certified.
focused, we're disciplined, and we know what we mean to the culture, and we know what we have to do to change the trajectory of who we are as a people.
Right.
And the
And
narrative.
Right.
and it's very important to us.
And that's why I said that, because in understanding that there is value in that partnership. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
There's
you
so
meet
much
somebody
value
and say,
respect
yo,
and everything
Right.
that we've built together as a unit, you know, as a couple.
And it's not forced. It's really
It's
organic,
organic, yeah.
and we really like each other.
that's beautiful.
You know, there's only a couple couples I see out here like Remy Ma and Papoose, like
Shut
that
up.
really like each other. You could tell like they homies, like they, you know what I
Right,
mean? They
right.
laugh together or whatever. There's not a lot of us, but the ones that there are, you know, you feel great for them, like you know what that is, and the fact that we get to project that through our business, you know.
It's beautiful.
Is amazing to let the kids know that, you know, the black family structure and Latino family structure, it is the right thing. You can win together. You don't have to, you know, your focus doesn't need to be to, you know, deal with this one and that one and try to, you know, in all the, you know, messages that are out there.
Right.
That's not really gonna help you win in life.
Right. And not only can you win together, you will.
You
did.
will.
Yeah,
we did.
yeah.
We're doing it.
We're martyrs. We're people
We're
that show
doing it.
people that it can be done.
Right.
You know, we're the people that, you know, we were the black sheep in the family that became the billy goats.
Mm.
You know, so I don't want to hear that shit about like opposites attract and all that, because me and Alexis are the same person in a different body. She's the male me, she's the female me, and I'm the male her.
And also too, with us pouring into each other equally, like really reciprocating to each other, if you have that, you're gonna go up.
Right.
Because if I'm taking care of you in the way that you need to be taken care of for you to evolve, and you're doing the same for me, how could we not evolve together?
Right.
Because we're not tearing each other down. We're not, you know what I mean? We're not. I'm not costing him nothing. He's not costing me nothing.
That's an important word.
Yeah, we're building.
Yeah. That's important. I think that in this culture, though, we have to change the narrative. It's so much, you know, I tell people intercourse is deeper. I mean, energy is deeper than intercourse. So I pay attention to energy. I don't need a lot of energy around me.
And we say that collaboration is better than competition. Because
Yeah.
when you're collaborative and you do collaborative things, it just works out better than trying to be competitive and compete against someone else. And we don't have that problem here at our company, our brand, or anything like that, because we're not in competition with anyone. So when people see us winning, it's kind of difficult for them, because they're like, damn, like these people really ain't focused on the negative and the stuff that people say and do to try to tear the business down. No, we just keep working. We pray for our enemies. We pray for the people that are unlucky and unhappy, and we keep it moving.
We're in our own lane and there's no traffic.
How
There's
did, how
no
did you get
traffic.
there though? How did you guys
With
get in
trials
your
and
own lane?
tribulations,
Trials,
and
tribulations,
difficulties, and,
discipline.
you know,
With
shit
discipline.
happens, but you know, it ain't what you do. It ain't how you start. It's how you finish.
I want to talk about y'all individually, right? You guys' lives before each other or even with each other, but just individuals. Your perspective on him, his perspective on you.
I always looked at Luca as, when I first met him, I knew he was the person for me because I saw the male version of me. You know what I mean? Like, I thought he was cool, and I was like, you know, if I was a dude, I'd be this dude. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
dope.
He's cool. You know what I mean? Because I'm the trapper's MVP. I'm the champ. I'm the trapper's champ. So when I meet another trapper's champ, that's a rare thing. So, yeah, I was sold.
What about you, brother?
For me, I just saw a bowl of light, a being, like an angel God just dropped out the heavens and gave to me, because I was lacking a person that was for me, and I have never been in a relationship where someone loved me more than I loved them with a relationship. So
Man,
it's
that's
heaven
deep.
sent for us. We pray for each other, and you know they say be careful what you pray for. It wasn't easy. It was hard at first, but you know we're here now. 6 years later, you know we're about to get married. We got everything we want. God favored us and blessed us to be successful in our brand, and you know to bless others and educate them on the cannabis and the good effects of it and the medicinal part. So we're just going to keep educating and keep empowering our people.
How did y'all get into cannabis? Where did that come from?
I've been selling and smoking cannabis my whole life, and I just was always the type of guy that I like the creme de la creme, like the best of the best. So that's why I never compromised or put donkey or anything in a bag, and we stay full quality control on Gumbo. It's black owned, it's black grown. So we will keep providing that for the massive.
That's fire.
Yeah, I was always a wake and bake kid. I moved my room to the attic when I was a kid so I could wake and bake at 13 years old. You know what I mean? So, you know, I kind of moved past it. You know, I had smoked too much of it and I just had stopped. It just chemically wasn't my thing, but I knew how much it helped me when I did need it. So when I got into being an NFL manager agent space, and I saw a lot of the players getting addicted to opiates, I knew that there was a better way to cope with pain. And I got into a partnership with a dispensary in Colorado, and the sale of my partnership was one of the positions that put us into not only knowing we didn't want to be mom and pop about it and have a brick and mortar situation, we wanted to have a brand that always sold. But I learned that more from Luca because he was already selling coats, and his coats were selling. He would wake up to like a bunch of sales in his Instagram, and it opened up my eyes too, like, wow, like he gets it. Like, it's, if you're stuck in one place, you have to deal with that. But if you have a brand that you can sell around the world, because he would get calls from Canada and
Right.
France and all these different places.
Montreal,
Yeah.
Amsterdam,
All these
London.
different places. We used to
And
go to
people-
Chicago
I
and
had to
sell.
go- I'm sorry, I had to go to TD Bank and create a Swiss BIC account that I knew nothing about.
Yeah.
You get international transfers to your account. And she said we went to Chicago one year for my birthday, and we sold 28 coats in one day.
You know, and these coats were like $2,000, $3,000 a coat. So when I
Sound
realized,
like y'all been hustling, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the only thing that was missing from everything that Alexis and I were doing, because Alexis was in the industry, music industry, and so was I. She was in the NFL. She was a manager at the time. I've did a lot of management, marketing, and production for a lot of various artists. And the only thing that was missing from that equation was Gumbo. So when we started Gumbo, like Alexis said, it was for us to really help others and help, you know, NFL players cope with getting off of the opiates, and we're pushing the flower on them more. And then it grew out of nowhere. It was a demand that the street and the people wanted. So we said, you know what, we're gonna make Gumbo our baby.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take it in, and we're gonna consume it, and we're gonna nurture it and make it grow, and it grew into a household name.
also, when we walk with Allah, you know, we are under Allah. So,
Yeah, we
you know,
we're
I noticed
very
even
God-fearing people.
we're very God-fearing people. That's what brought us together too. I never met a person that prayed it just as much as I did.
Right.
And then when I started to do Ramadan and take on, you know, a Muslim religion, I realized all the blessings that came from Allah just like off the back. It was It was crazy. It really, like, I can't really explain it. I've always been a Christian, God-fearing person. I don't know if I could say Christian. I just knew, you know, had a relationship with God, you know? And then when I had the structure, you know, that comes with being Muslim and with Allah, it just took it to another level for me.
That's what's up. I can appreciate that. Let me tell y'all too, we got to put this out at a certain quality. So I don't want y'all to record the entire thing. Y'all get y'all some, though. I know what it's about. Make sure y'all hustle.
Exactly.
But, you know, we got deals with iHeart and shit, so we got to make sure, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah. You know it's branded, man. Then I gotta make sure when it go out right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because, you know, and y'all know, just like it's this shit in the bag.
Hey, bro, look.
That's that shit in the bag we talking about.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Not only that, we got a radio station, we got a brand that people know has integrity. So you the same way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So you got to know.
Yeah.
To me, the equivalent of what I just was talking to y'all about being in Miami with a bag with y'all shit in it that ain't y'all shit, is this podcast going up without it going up in the proper way.
I understand that.
You see what I'm saying? That branding is important.
I
Very
respect
imperative.
that 150%.
And the first rule in Gumbo is to protect the brand.
Exactly.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we all for it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. I know you respect it. What's your background before Gumbo, and I'll get to yours as well.
As far as
What did you do before you got into
I
this?
was always a hustler from day one. My grandmother and grandfather were entrepreneurs on 125th Street. They had tables like this. They were vendors. So they'd open up the table. They'd go set up their product. They had dashikis. They had beads. They had all type of stuff that they would sell on a day-to-day basis. And I was 7 years old when I went there on 125th Street, Lenox Avenue, in Harlem, and Manhattan, and started selling products with my grandma. And she showed me one time. She took me to the market, to like the supermarket, and she bought me a case of sodas. The sodas were $0.25 a piece. I sold them. I turned around, sold them for $1. So once she did that,
It's over.
My brain.
Yeah.
That I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always wanted to sell for myself and not have a boss.
That right there, that's a beautiful thing. What about you?
I've always been a hustler. I realized very young. I had my first job at 12 years old. I would wake up 5 in the morning and get up, and I used to clean a restaurant called Chuck's Steakhouse, and I would make about from $600 to $900 a week at 12 years old. And as I got older and started meeting, you know, different people that did different things, I started flipping my money. I was the worst weed dealer though, because I smoked a lot. You know what I mean? But also, you know, in always being a hustler, and I always kept a job and things of that nature, what really struck a chord with me was jealousy. Like my own father, he disliked me. I always made money.
Right.
And I think one time he opened up one of my checks from my job, and he realized like I made like
Good money.
$50,000. I'm 16 years old on paper. You know,
you hitting them hard.
And I just
That ain't a
remember
good
him
feeling.
looking at me like he just didn't like me, and and he would always talk to me because people will always try to tell you what's possible for them and make it you feel like it's not possible
it's
for you.
impossible
Like
for
they
you.
like maybe he was scared for me that he thought like he would tell me things like you're never gonna accomplish that, Alexis. Like, you know, just go to college, get a government job. Like, you know, you're never gonna have that Porsche, because I like DuPont registry and stuff like that. And he'd be like, you know, don't focus on that, because he didn't see that for himself.
Right.
But so it always was. I'll be very honest. It was always a battery in my back to show him like, what he says I can't.
Yeah.
What? Watch
Yeah.
this.
Right.
So
Now, she has that car out of the DuPont registry. So he's like, yo, bro, this is crazy. This girl, this is her dream car. And I'm like, you know, I make all her dreams come true.
Facts.
And that's what it is as us, as being partners, and having a very grounded relationship and foundation. Because I think that where people go wrong at in relationships is the trust thing. Like, you know, with me and her, it ain't nothing. Like, we best friends. We live together. We together every single day. It's been times when me and Alexis have been together in our bed, and people are DMing her or emailing her saying that they're with me or your man just left, and we just sitting there laughing. So we understand, you know, how jealousy and envy
Yeah.
and just lust is that people have, because it's just sad.
But you can only battle that stuff with trust. But getting to trust is always what a battle is.
Exactly.
Especially from my background and your background. I'm not sure about, you know, where you're from, but when you come from the trenches for real and you've been through hell,
Yeah.
because everybody I know, you know, I come up under the rottest niggas in history. These niggas is rotten, man. These dudes here, you know what I mean? Like, you see me by myself because first of all, I'm a boss. First of all, that's number one. But number two,
You overcame all that shit.
yeah, and so
That's how I am. I'm always either by myself or with Alexis.
Yeah.
And people be like, damn, bro, like, you don't be like scared of shit like that. You be walking around with like $2 million worth of jewelry on, whole bunch of money, and I be like, yo, bro, I just walk with God.
number one.
I ain't got no beef with nobody. I don't owe nobody no money. Ain't nobody looking to kill me. So
That's why I'm comfortable too. I hustle good in the street. I ain't owed no nigga nothing. I ain't took nothing from no nigga. So when you come this way, I depend on the universe for me to spank you. Cause I ain't done nothing wrong. I'm in the right.
But what's really crazy is the people that you've helped the most are the ones that are the most jealous and angry.
Right.
It's like they look at you like, why
they got
not
a sense
me?
of entitlement.
Right.
They have a sense of
wanna
entitlement
live
and they
off of
want,
your
of
success.
your hard
Yes.
work. And they wonder why. It's like they look at you with the look of, why not me? How come it's them?
How do y'all navigate through that? Like, say when you do link up with a Jim Jones or a Cameron, and y'all might be in New York, and you might hand him £5 just off the strength, though. Gumbo, like, this you, you know, I'm taking care of you. And then it's people who may know you from other parts of the world that's like, damn, I ain't get £5, or how I ain't get nothing. Damn, you gave them rap niggas something.
I ain't gonna lie, I get that shit every day.
Yeah.
People be like, yeah, you know, you out here, you a multi and all this, but you giving these rap niggas chains and shit, and you ain't giving the niggas that was struggling and came up with you. And I'm looking at these people, and I'm like, bro, you don't know what type of relationship that me and this person got,
Facts.
or what me and this person has built,
Or what they done ran my way.
or anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
So, you know, you always don't look at the book, man. Don't look at the cover. You know, look at the pages inside. Like you said, and see the heartache and the pain and the blood, sweat, and tears that a motherfucker like me done been through, man. You know, I smile because I overcame a lot of shit. I ate shit for 30-something years. I had to go buy me some new teeth. So I smile.
And that's dope.
That's when you see that $1 million smile every day, all day that y'all hate. I love to smile because it's a form of zakat. In my religion, smiling is like me giving a homeless person $100.
But also too, people feel like the way that we market is we're bragging. We really don't care about a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean?
You guys don't even see half of the shit that we got.
Yeah, we don't
just
even
show
show
y'all what
half
we
the stuff.
want y'all to see.
Yeah, that's a certified fact.
Don't let that go over your head.
Yeah, but also too, the thing is that we're not really big materialistic people. We really do it for the kids to show them that there's a different way to
them
get
some
to the bag.
inspiration.
To
give them some
Guess what?
motivation.
When you're rapping about what you're rapping about in these rhymes, you're not motivating these kids to like go get the bag for themselves.
Right.
Like
Really
there's a slim amount of rappers now that are like a Jay-Z that are trying to give the blueprint.
Right. And that's why it's important for me. Y'all in the place I'm in podcasting, right? I'm literally reaching down off in the, I'm talking to general street guys, man.
Yeah.
$500,000, he might got 600,000 somewhere put up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking to them kind of guys about now starting podcasting. Because I'm sitting here and I got deals everywhere and they seeing dude popping, man. He popping that shit. You see what I'm saying? Just like y'all. And so I think people have to understand that, yo, a lot of this shit is a commercial. You know, this ain't really, hey, yo, I'm really want to be away from y'all people.
For real.
Yeah, I want to go in the house, really, if we being real. But I
really want to be on the island somewhere, but I really got to be working so I can show you that it can be done.
Exactly.
I really got to be the
Bahamas yesterday
motherfucker
'cause I
that
had
really,
to.
really got to be busting my ass 365 days out of every single year, every day, so you can say, you know what, that motherfucker grind like he a 21-year-old, and I'm damn near 50. But I will never give up that hustling spirit. Never a day in my life. You know?
That's dope.
I've learned to take a day off. Like I took a day off yesterday, took my daughter to the Bahamas just for the day.
You
We
know,
was
that's
just
good for
talking
her.
about that,
But
yes.
I wrote a book while I was incarcerated called it was On the Road to Becoming a Billionaire. And I'm almost there. So I just want to
Facts.
say thank you. for giving us the opportunity to let the world know our story, and our hard work and dedication has pays off.
Sure.
We have our own radio station, Hot 97 Fly Trap Radio. We got our own potato chip, Gumbo potato chip. We got our own brand, and we're not gonna stop until everyone in the world knows it, and it's a household name.
And we're also
Gumbo
launching
Global.
our merch.
Yeah, I'm riding too. I'm riding like I talk to a lot of people every week, and the thing about podcasting is I'm the hobby for the people that's at work, on the forklifts. They listen to this shit right now.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
know, this shit is like a thing, man. Every week they're waiting.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, man. Just like so all of this shit, one hand wash the other, both wash the face. This shit is a beautiful thing. You said you was incarcerated. What were you incarcerated for, and how long?
For heroin, for dope, they gave me a 2 to 5. Thank God I had the means and the finances to get that type of time with the type of record that I had. But what it did was it made me a better man, because I lost everything, you know? And in return, God gave me a new life as being a new person and being able to help other people with their lives.
That
So
reset.
It wasn't about me being financial free. It was about teaching others how they can be and educating them on that, and giving me a beautiful wife and a beautiful family that I could call my own, where I ain't got to ask nobody for nothing, thank God, or beg anybody for anything. Because there's a lot of grown men out here that they're just beggars. You could give them something. You could give them 5, 10, 20 pounds. Guess what? They still going to fuck up and come back to you 2 weeks later and beg you for something else.
And they mad at you when you don't keep dumping it on
And
them.
they mad
Yeah.
at you when you don't keep dumping it on.
But why is that though? Where did that come from?
It comes from people being opportunists. It comes from people feeling like they're entitled. You can be stripped from everything. I've been up 3 times before. This is my 3rd time being a millionaire. I've been stripped of everything twice before. But people that have known me for years, they think I owe them something. You weren't there when I was on my face. I had to do that myself. I didn't ask nobody for nothing to get back on or nothing.
And you know, my people, you know, again, y'all in my trap. This is my trap. This right here, this town, I ran around this motherfucker making a killing. So this my trap, right? Yeah. I look at this town right now and I say, there's no way for me to look at these people who I've hustled with in the street and put them in position to blow everything I got.
No.
Because if I put them next to me, they can't operate on this level. This is a different thing.
Yeah.
This take a different kind of mindset. It takes structure. You got to be able to. You got to have craftsmanship.
Yeah.
You can't just wake up like we did in the street and chase your phone.
But everything is not for everyone. And
Right.
if you're chosen, you're chosen.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah, what's for you is for you,
what's for
brother.
you is for you. And
That's why you sitting here. That's why you got us sitting here.
Yeah.
Because
hopefully,
the universe aligned us.
yeah,
Facts.
hopefully in this conversation,
Facts.
we're catapulting someone to say, you know what, I am working my construction job, but I'm gonna start something on the side.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna pour into what I love to do.
Right.
So
I'm
I
gonna hit
could
Big
start.
Gumbo up or Alexis Major and see how can I become, you know, a cannabis brand over here, or what are the legalities for me to do such and such.
Let's talk about that a little bit. What are some of the legalities? Like in Tennessee right now, we got hemp that they mess with. It's, I guess, because it's such a broad question, because it changes depending on where you are.
Yep.
What did y'all go through to get y'all licensed and get in that situation where you was hustling, trapping to now legal?
To be honest with you, we built our brand, kept building our brand. We're still building our brand, where now people with licenses and the big corporations are coming to us to license us and to do different royalty deals. You know what I mean? We are the blue label. We are the the Ace of Spades. You know,
Right.
we're not really interested in owning the liquor store.
Right.
But we respect everyone that does that part of it.
Right.
But, you know, we decide, you know, I used to own a clothing store before. Like I said, Luca owned his businesses that he had, you know, on 145th and Broadway, and he trapped.
I used to trap on the street selling CDs, hand to hand.
Whose CDs were you selling?
Anybody's, everybody's,
Boy, hard.
bootleg, everything.
Hey,
I seen
boy,
Nas
boy.
come out the joint one day, came out the car, and I was selling his joint, Illmatic. He
Yeah.
brought it, and he laughed.
He
know?
bought the
He
bootleg.
brought it.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they respected some little motherfuckers out on the street, on the side hustling, and we wasn't killing, robbing, or stealing. We would really, you know, panhandling.
Right.
They
Or
had
that's a form of hustling to the
Yeah,
older
man,
niggas.
listen,
Like,
I don't care what nobody say. I sold shit out my trunk.
right.
And now look at me. I'm
Yeah.
in Forbes magazine
But
for this shit.
I was telling him like that you was in there. But this is what I'm saying. I think you said something important right there. Nas embraced that in a way where it didn't stomp your hustle out.
Yeah.
Now I think the culture has changed. It took this weird change where if you're doing something like that, now they shun you for doing something that don't look and appear to be the highest level of what you can do in that field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like now if I see a nigga doing something like that, look at little nigga petty hustling.
Yeah.
You little petty ass nigga, get some money, petty ass
Like
nigga.
when I see these little kids selling fruit snacks and all, I buy their whole pack and I don't
Yeah.
take nothing out of it. I tell them keep the money in the pack.
But I can even the kids we gonna support, but even a grown man that's starting at
Bro, I got to tell the niggas you can respect that.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta disrespect.
You gotta disrespect him.
Yeah, he started at zero.
He can snatch and
How many
grab.
people for
That's where you could.
Right. He can snatch and
How
grab.
many people went to for help when I started my
I started, I told them, yo man, I want to do X, Y, Z, and they laughed at me.
They laughed
And
at
the
us.
same
They
motherfuckers came
definitely-
back and asked me could they join the company.
And then asked us how to do it. After we came to you first and gave you the opportunity, and now you want to know the whole recipe on how to do it, and they're still trying to figure it out.
That's the same with
But-
podcasting with me.
What
Like
they don't understand is what's for you is for you. Your podcast ability and capability and your reach and your demographic is gonna be different from everybody else's. The way that I do what I do and what I sell and my prices are gonna be, I'm Louis Vuitton. No disrespect. I'm not Coach. I don't give sales, I don't give deals. You know? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm like Rolls Royce. I don't have a commercial.
Right.
But you know what's in that bag.
facts. What other rappers y'all work with or have worked with?
Lil Uzi Vert.
Shout out to Uzi.
Yeah,
He got a
shout
Gumbo
out to-
coming out.
Does it got a name for it?
Yes, it does. Pink acai, like the acai bowl.
Yeah.
But it's pink.
Fire.
His album is the pink tape.
Yeah, that's his thing. He had the
Yeah,
pink
he
diamond. That's his vibration.
We in works with Lil Baby. Who else?
Oh man, there's so many.
Too many
Oh,
people to
Gervonta
name.
Davis.
Yeah,
Shout
we
out
just
Gervonta.
signed
We
Gervonta.
I signed
Davis.
Gervonta.
He got Ape Shit Gumbo.
Yeah.
So, you know, we moving, man. And we only fuck with the elite. Be
Facts.
clear.
We got Busy Banks out of Brooklyn.
Yeah, we ain't signing no old talent, no old rappers. We ain't
No
doing none of that.
disrespect,
No
though.
disrespect
No
to
disrespect.
nobody.
No disrespect, but brand preservation.
Yeah, Brandon is everything. Because I seen Jada the other night, and this is my brother. I feel safe to say it. He said another cannabis company gave them their money, and he was going to give it back because it tastes like perfume. So Jada has a strain coming out with us as well. Long overdue. He
Facts.
the one that helped
us.
invent the name Fly Trap.
Yeah, he came
Know how
up with
it's
the name
Fly
Fly
Yeah.
Trap.
Where did that come from?
He
Jada.
said, man, this weed so sticky, it's like a fly on a trap. It
That's
just
hard.
stopped. Fly
I ain't
Trap.
even think about that. That's hard.
Yeah.
Big Gumbo. Fly
That's
Trap.
hard. I ain't even think about that. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't think about that. How you meet all these rappers, Jada and Nas? Is cause just being in New York? Is it?
I always had the relationship where I was around in the entertainment world with Cameron is my brother. You know, I used to literally I used to be outside, man. I was the tyrant of the hood. I was like the Suge Knight of the hood.
Yeah.
So I had a big, great influence on the culture and the community. And that's how I met all these people. And all my relationships are organic. Like when I meet these rappers, I don't kiss ass, no disrespect, excuse
Right.
my language. I don't do the other thing neither. But like, it's just a mano y mano thing. Like, it's camaraderie. Like I met you and I just felt your energy.
Yeah.
It was just a brotherhood.
Right.
It ain't like
And
met you.
we got to talk about this, brother, because I need to see us.
Yeah.
As I'm walking through this, man, you got to
Yeah.
think, I'm coming out the street for real. So I'm walking through this industry like, boy, these niggas here different. Like, it's some, these is some.
They weird as a motherfucker.
Yeah, this some other shit.
And I don't feel bad saying it because guess what? Can't none of you suckers beat me.
Yeah, and then I
They
come
not bigger
in
than
like that.
Gumbo.
Yeah, I
Don't
come in
forget
saying
that.
fuck them niggas.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got to also be receptive of who and what they're around too, though.
That's what I was saying. So
You
it's
feel me?
it's
So a lot
good
of
for me to
times,
look in
It
here.
ain't their fault. You feel
Right.
me? Because you be like, damn, this goof ass nigga with this bullshit. And then you look around, you be like, oh, I see why you
They done shaped him.
Yeah,
But also too, we're at a age that we know a little bit of everybody. You know what I mean? If you're a trapper and you're a hustler, you've been in rooms with all these people. They done seen you around for years and years and years.
But but doing business and just being
it's
around,
always been,
it's different now. Doing business with these rappers and in this industry, you got to think, man, I literally got deals in my email from every company that's in this industry. From Spotify, Apple, every company. I decided to go with Charlamagne and iHeart now. But I got deals from, shout out Charlamagne. I got deals. I had opportunities to go through everybody. Lil Baby, speaking up, bro, he the one put me in the position. He did the rollout interview with me when I was just a street nigga doing podcasts that they just listened to.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They plug in with me, give me the rollout interview. I'm a hustler. I ain't a nigga get an ad loop and don't dump.
Yeah, but real recognizes real, and you looked real familiar.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
So as we hustle through here, it's important for me to look through here and say, okay, I see y'all operating, you know, with a lot of rappers in this industry, weaving in and out. It's important for me to look in there and say, they didn't have to change nothing. Because in that game, it's a weird thing happening where people change who they are. They muzzle themselves. They self-correct. They don't say what they want to say because they're in the spotlight.
But at the
communication
end,
kills assumption. If you communicate with me, we're going to be straight. And I tell everybody I come in contact with or mess around with or we got a relationship, only you and I could mess up our relationship.
And these are people that are signed members of Gumbo. They have their own smoke shops, you know, and they have all their Gumbo products.
Hey, it's your boy Looney from It's Up There Podcast. Thank you for watching the video you just watched, and make sure you subscribe by hitting the button you see on the screen, or go to the next video by hitting this right here you see on the screen. Big It's Up There Podcast.